Hi, meteorologist Tony Petrarca in the Pinpoint 12 Forecast Center. You've clicked on the Weather Now link on this Wednesday afternoon. Right off the bat, really a lot to cover over the next several days. So this video may run a little bit longer, but here's the reason why. For one, still have some showers, maybe some downpours and some thunderstorms in the forecast for Thursday. That'll be due to remnants from what was once Tropical Storm Fred. The other issue is Tropical Storm and perhaps potentially Hurricane Henri in the central Atlantic. And bottom line, some of our latest computer guidance has been trending a little closer to the New England coast by the latter part of the weekend. As of now, the National Hurricane Center has the storm staying offshore, but it's one of those a little too close for comfort kind of deals. So we're going to jump into that in just a second. First, we take a look at Newport. Not bad. We've had clouds and sunshine today. Temperatures in the lower 80s. Our threat tracker is low tonight. We'll bump it up to yellow for tomorrow. This is more of a cautious kind of a heads up, especially for travel. Some remnants from what was once Tropical Storm Fred will bring us some scattered showers, a few downpours, and some thunderstorms, especially Thursday morning. It'll tend to diminish, at least in coverage, Thursday afternoon. And actually Friday and even Saturday, not looking bad. And then we'll draw our attention to Henri. So here's the deal. The showers on Thursday, watching what is still Tropical Storm Henri. It's still kind of a close call for New England the latter part of the weekend. And we'll show you some of the latest from the Hurricane Center in just a second. Regardless, the storm right now is forecast to stay just offshore, which obviously would be good news for us. But still close enough so that the surf and the rip current risk is going to be significant over the weekend. I do expect dangerous surf, strong rip currents. Even when these storms are several hundred miles offshore, this ocean or this wave energy can still impact the coastline. So weekend surf and rip current issues. All right, close to home on a satellite and radar composite. This is actually the remnant moisture from Fred off to our west. You can see that little spin right in there. And a lot of this, the heaviest stuff is actually going to be north and west of our area, up in northern New England, western Mass, western Connecticut. I mean, we'll still get some downpours here on Thursday, but the heaviest rain should stay to our west. So this is where not Henri, the remnants of Fred is located right in here across Pennsylvania. So when we take this into the future and you see that moisture headed our way, now here we are during the overnight and approaching on both the Thursday morning and into the afternoon hours. Can feel as though the heaviest would be during the morning. It'll tend to diminish in coverage during the afternoon and into tomorrow evening. Rainfall amounts, generally, potential is there. I don't know why those are still showing up as zeros, but, potentially is there for half inch to up to a quarter of an inch, or half inch to an inch of rain in some of these downpours on Thursday morning. All right, this is Henri. Latest from the National Hurricane Center. New advisory comes out at 5 o'clock, 5:30. Winds of 65. It does look a little better organized on the satellite picture here. And the forecast track has it curving back to the north and northeast. Now, just to give you some perspective here as far as what all this stuff means here. Now, this is the official forecast track of the center of the storm per the National Hurricane Center. So Sunday into Monday, 300 miles southeast of Cape Cod. This cone area, this is called the cone of uncertainty. This little envelope right in here just represents where the storm could potentially track. So it could potentially track as far west as here, or in the perfect world, as far east as here. And it's right down the middle where the center of the storm is forecasted to track. And this is a little too close for comfort. Some of our computer guidance has been trending a little bit closer. So this is something that we'll have to watch closely. Here's another product that we use. This is the probability of tropical storm force winds. In other words, the probability of sustained winds of at least 40 miles per hour. And when you look at the colors, the colors represent probability. And you see probability on Nantucket of up to a 50% chance of tropical storm force winds. And into at least the Providence metro area, it's running like a 20 to 30% chance of, again, the key word here, tropical storm force, meaning winds of up to 40 miles per hour. So that kind of, this has been edging a little further to the west. Of course, waves. And we have models that predict wave heights. And this is pretty significant. This is Saturday evening. And you can see these large waves, these concentric circles represent where the maximum wave heights will be. Now that's Saturday evening. And then here we are Sunday morning. So we're talking about some real significant surf and wave action towards our coastline, rip currents, and obviously offshore fishermen. This is obviously a stay in port for a couple of days kind of a deal here, as with the storm passing offshore. So just kind of some common sense there. So as far as okay, what to expect? Well, obviously we're watching the track, which has been trending a little further west, meaning closer to the coast. Likely, as we mentioned, high surf and rip currents. And, possible higher impacts in terms of rain and wind should it track closer. So here we are. It's only Wednesday. We still have, a couple of days to iron out, more data that comes in. But we just, especially if you live along the coastline, this is something where you want to stay tuned to further forecasts just to make sure you're ready to go if action be necessary should the storm draw closer. And again, this is what it should look like over the weekend. Even if the storm stays offshore and out at sea, this wave energy coming towards the coastline, so building surf and some strong rip currents. All right, forecast for tonight's pretty quiet. Increasing clouds, chance of scattered showers and thunder, but not until after midnight towards daybreak. Keep the umbrella on standby, maybe a little extra travel time in the morning, some showers and thunder, a few downpours, humid in the upper 70s. And then during the afternoon, we'll still keep the chance for showers, though I think the coverage should be fewer. So we're going with a 70% chance in the morning, a 40% chance in the afternoon, and a temperature coming in at 82. So wrapping it up, showers likely on Thursday, quiet Friday and Saturday, and then all eyes on the Sunday, Monday time frame. And again, best advice here, obviously, is to stay tuned to further forecasts to see just what unfolds with potentials from Henri that's in the central Atlantic. All right, that's your latest Weather Now update. Thanks for logging in. We'll talk to you soon.